There is absolutely no debate that there are only 3 remaining polling stations yet to be collated. So even if we were to accept a rerun would definitely ought to be at just 3 polling stations. So therefore, the mind-boggling question is, how did the Electoral Commission come by that figure? And since when did it occur to the Electoral Commission that these 19 scam polling station results used for the coalition, though approved by agents of both NDC and NPP, were not verified by its presiding officers? Clearly, this talk about 19 polling stations by the EC is only an afterthought, and same should be completely rejected. No law gives the EC the authority to order a rerun of elections. It has a duty, and neither the Constitution nor the Representation of the People's Law, PNDC Law 284, nor the Public Elections Regulations, CI 127, gives the Electoral Commission that power to conduct a rerun. Under the law, it is only a court of competent jurisdiction that can order a rerun of elections duly conducted by the Electoral Commission. So the Electoral Commission has no power, no authority to determine a rerun for Ablekuma North, except by the court. Except by the court. Common sense. In any case, we have evidence that some of these presiding officers in the so-called 19 polling stations were in fact at the collation center, and where they verified the results from their polling stations. Total lie. Again, the Electoral Commission has been exposed. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the only logical deduction that can be drawn from the EC sudden U-turn on this matter is that the commissioners are pandering to pressure and trust from the NDC government to do their bidding on Ablekuma North. We have all heard the national chairman of the NDC, Mr. Johnson Ketia, on John News, make the point that all top officers of the Electoral Commission, particularly the chairperson and her 2 deputies, will be removed from office. All of them together. Madam Jane Mensah, I know you are watching me. Madam, I've known you to be a religious, devoted Christian. Please, stand by your religious integrity. Madam Jane Mensah, no amount of sacrifices, no amount of concession will prevent the NDC from orchestrating their hidden agenda against you. But even if they succeed in their hidden agenda, live with principle, live with conviction. That's how you should be remembered as the commissioner of the Electoral Commission. If Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen, allow this collision between the NDC and the East, it will set a dangerous precedent in the conduct of public elections in our country, which is at the heart of our democracy. Essentially, it will mean that political parties no longer have to spend their scarce resources to campaign to voters before they win an election. Rather, the parties should spend their resources in targeting and building internal militia, so that when election results are being collated and they realize their candidate is losing, they will simply unleash their party tax to the collation centers to disrupt the collation and the exercise and destroy every electoral material inside, particularly pink sheets and ballot boxes. And that will be a bad precedent for our democracy. The losing political party will then compel the EC officials to declare their candidate as the winner, or in the alternative, call on the EC to conduct a rerun of elections, since there are no hard copies of pink sheets, knowing very well that they had destroyed the EC pink sheets and ballot papers, as we all saw the NDC do in Ablekuma North, Tema Central, Okaikwe Central, Fantiakwa North, in Sawadujim, Techiman South, Afano North, Obuasi East, and Domi Kwabina. And there are videos to show the target behavior of the NDC.